Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. Just a quick one today. As we have all seen this last Sunday preview, we got the announcement of two new combat patrol boxes, which we've been waiting, to be honest, months and months for, the Space Marines and the Necrons. And let's be fair, the reason they haven't had one sooner is honestly because they both got a really amazing amount of new stuff in the Indomitus box, as well as having the option to get even more great deals for models and units in the other starter sets that GW put out, where you could just get small portions of the Indomitus set at lower prices. But it does look as though GW have now decided to do a full, proper combat patrol for each of them, and today we're going to take a little look at the Necron box to see what's in it and whether it's any good or not. So, the Necron Combat Patrol Box. Like all of the others, it's pretty safe to assume it's going to come in at £85, and for that you get an Overlord to lead your forces, 3 Tomb Blades, a choice of either 10 Immortals or 10 Death Marks, or presumably you could do 5 of each, as I do believe they are minimum squad of 5, and then to top it all off, another choice of either a Doom Scythe or a Night Scythe. It's not a bad little kit, all things considered, giving you some good mobility in the Flyer and the Tomb Blades, an HQ which, let's be fair, most Necron players already have way more of than they will ever use, but still pretty much a key core component to almost all Necron lists, and then a solid choice in either a very durable 10-man squad of Immortals as a troops choice, or the possibility of getting that smaller 5-man troops choice and going for 5 death marks as well if you wanted to include them in your list. It's got a decent amount of options for mixing things up, and so if you got 2 of these boxes aside from the duplicate Overlord, you could get 2 very different looking and performing armies to use on the tabletop from it. In terms of points, it comes out to a minimum of 95 for the Overlord, 170 points for the Immortals, 90 points for 3 Tomb Blades with the Gauss Blaster option, and 145 points for the Night Scythe, for a total of 500 points on the nose. Or, for Crusade, 26 power, which is annoyingly just 1 power above what you could take in a nice combat patrol game for Crusade, so that is a little bit of a pain, but aside from that minor annoyance, it's actually a really very nice amount of points you get for this box, giving you a very solid starter army for anyone new to Necrons. I would say that, unlike perhaps some of the other combat patrol boxes, I personally think this one is slightly less attractive for an already established Necron player. You will already have plenty of Overlords, and probably plenty of the new Necron Warriors as your main troops, with enough Immortals to sprinkle them into your lists as and when you do want to. You may not have the Tomb Blades, which is a nice addition as they seem pretty decent in 9th, but then we also all know that Flyers are in quite a bad spot at the moment in 9th. So realistically, for people that have been playing the Necrons for a while, there is going to be precious little here that I think you would be looking at as something you really want to add to your list. Although I could be wrong. If any Necron players want to chime in and tell me that I am, please do feel free. I just personally can't see much here that, if I was a Necron player who had been playing for a few years, I wouldn't already have way more of than I need, or anything that I particularly would want to add to my collection. It is nice that they've gone for some units not seen in the Indomitus or other starter boxes, which means that, again, for a new Necron player who maybe only got started in 9th edition with the Indomitus box, this is a genuinely good way to get some more different Necron models for a very good price to go along with the stuff that you've picked up through the starter sets. So I do think that that is a fantastic little bonus for new players, and really who this combat patrol box is aimed at. Because, I mean, even the Overlord is a different sculpt to the one you get in Indomitus and the starter boxes. So again, for new players, it's almost like getting a completely brand new unit to add to your collection as well. On the price front, as I said, this will probably come in at £85, and buying all these bits separately from GW will run you £135, so this gives you about a saving of £50 or so on this box, which is around a 37% saving, which is pretty much what we expect, I think, from the Combat Patrol boxes, and is really quite a good deal, essentially netting you all 10 Immortals or Deathmarks for absolutely free. I think that overall, as someone that doesn't play Necrons, I do like this box, but it is definitely made with the intention of new players, I think, and also clearly designed to slot in really nicely alongside either the Indomitus or one of the starter sets to get you that other Overlord, a load of warriors, and some Scorpec destroyers, which, to be fair, all told, if you got an Indomitus box and this Combat Patrol one, would be a really nice, decent little force to start your army with, I think. But what do you think of this Combat Patrol box? Would you have liked to have seen anything else in it instead of what we got? Perhaps a Ghost Ark instead of the Flyer, for example? I'd love to know your thoughts either as a new player or as a Necron veteran, whether you like this Combat Patrol or if you feel like it is not really aimed at you. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me. But until next time, I will catch you later, guys.